absolutely. So we're here to do the alert mission for the Baltic Air Policing as the 493rd Expeditionary Fighter Squadron here at Siauliai Air Base, Lithuania. So the big picture around this mission is that we're ensuring our strategic partnerships with the Baltic states, and then we're protecting the sovereign skies over the Baltic states to include down south around Poland and southern NATO allies as well. As we sit 24 hours a day and 7 days a week on this alert mission, what ends up happening is from the KAOK in Udom, Germany, they're monitoring the skies around the Baltics, and what ends up happening is they see an aircraft that's either not squawking, not talking, or not on a flight plan, and they need us to go interrogate that aircraft. So at that time, they give it a signal down to the Wing Operations Center here at Siauliai Air Base. The Wing Operations Center actually gives us a siren over an intercom system that we have throughout our QRA, Quick Reaction Alert Facility, and then out here in the hangars as well, so that all our maintainers and our pilots can hear that signal. At that point, we have the pilots and the maintainers run out to the jet. They're here in about 2 minutes. We're on an RS-15 status right now, which means from the time of notification that we get that scramble order to the time that we're airborne is within 15 minutes. So we suit up, we run out here or drive out here in a van, depending on who you are. You hop in the jet, crank the engines very quickly. We get some final words from the Wing Operations Center before we blast, and then we're normally taken off within about 10 minutes or so airborne to go intercept whatever aircraft it is that we need to interrogate. Right. What really makes it meaningful is most of the guys out here, including the maintainers and the pilots, it's their first time doing a mission like this, an alert mission, where it's a real-world tasking where we're intercepting potential enemy aircraft. So it really gets them charged up and excited about the mission and motivated to be here doing what we're doing. In the first 24 hours, we've already scrambled 2 times going out the door. We had a brand new flight lead who has led the way, taken us. He's the youngest flight lead we have here that was super pumped up about the intercepts that he got going out the door. To include the maintainers as well. We've got 14 maintainers on status as well, and you could see that they were fired up about the mission and running out to the jets as fast as possible, and the excitement when the jets got back and back on the ground, high-fiving everybody that you know, within 2 hours of taking the alert status from the Polish, that we were out the door intercepting aircraft and doing the JOB.
Intercepts are a normal part of the Baltic air policing mission. They don't necessarily happen on a day-to-day basis, but it is a routine thing, but they're always conducted in a safe and professional manner. Air policing scrambles respond to military or civilian aircraft that are not adhering to normal international flight rules. Often, aircraft will not adhere to filing a flight plan or talking to air traffic control or even correctly identifying themselves via electronic means. Now, there are Allied radars all over Europe that identify what we call tracks of interest, or aircraft out of some 28,000 air movements a day. And if these tracks of interest are not adhering to normal international flight rules, then they will pass that information to a NATO KAOK. And the NATO KAOK that's in Germany is responsible for the Baltic air policing mission. And then it's their job then to make the determination whether they scramble quick reaction alert assets. So if the CAOC in Germany makes a determination to scramble quick reaction alert assets, then they will call the Wing Ops Center in Siauliai Air Base, Lithuania. And then the Ops Center will then essentially turn the alarm on and make an announcement over the intercom. And then our pilots will then kind of begin that scramble process. So they'll put all of their flight gear on as quickly as they can, and they'll get out to the airplanes, and then they'll start the airplane as quickly and safely as they can. And then they'll take off shortly thereafter. And then they'll run that intercept to that track of interest that the CAOC has passed to us. And all the time they are being controlled by a control and reporting center that then passes that information back to the CAOC.